After curfew, toca de queda, esto lo que era, on the malecón. Smash that subscribe, tap that bell, hit that like if you haven't already done so. I appreciate you guys that continue to ride with me. I appreciate those that roll with me and left. But I have to replace them with some new and better subscribers that appreciate a mix of content, a mix of information, a mix of scenery, mix of just entertainment sometimes, just having fun, living life, drama-free. I won't say problem-free. We always have problems, but 51 is 51. What did I just say, Rico? 51 is fun. No need to wait for 61 or 71. Social Security is something you can wait for. You have to wait for. But living life is not something you should have to wait for. I'm just saying. All right, little patrols out. You know, it's travel time right now. So they got like a couple hours to get from the Malecón to wherever they need to go to. I was too tired to make it down to down there by Miami Bar today. Got here about 4 something and just couldn't do it. Yesterday I went up to the Campo spot in Loma del Chivo, Paradise Ranch, where you guys know I've been going some Sundays, normally where they do the live music, but you know, actually a big group of us went yesterday, you know. Shout out to those guys, shout out to Carmelo, shout out to Tony, the German Boricua. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to DJ. Am I missing anybody? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyways, yeah, we had a good crowd, but nobody was really there. You know, Saturday is no special venue, but like, you know, Wednesday's karaoke, Friday's stripper night. Not really my thing. You know, I'm not that dude to just be watching chicks dance. You know, I had enough of that when I was in my 20s. And so yeah, they don't really have a Saturday venue, but I figured like DJ pump the music, and they have like some good you know, some of the Campo people, some of the neighboring barrio people come out like they do Sunday. But you know, one thing that I forgot to remember is a lot of Dominicans do most of their partying. If those that have jobs, Sunday's a bigger party than Saturday. So it is what it is. So Saturday's not a prime day to go up there, I just realized. But maybe next Sunday I'll get back on track and go up there for the live music again. We'll see. Some of y'all might remember this apartment from before. A little Airbnb in Puerto Plata. coincidentally, just through casual conversation, I realized that I have two friends that stayed in the same apartment. So I guess it's a few people's favorite place in Puerto Plata when they come. This got to be the most comfortable bed that I've ever slept in Dominican Republic, and the biggest TV that I've ever had in Dominican Republic. Got the little his and hers seating area. It's like an enclosed in porch, more so than a balcony. And you know, now we're like 2 hours after curfew. Earlier, a lot of people, you could see like a rush. They had their travel time still. Well, they still have travel time, but you know, it's not like Sosua. They really do have to go home and be in. They really are, I guess, enforcing that a little more here. So there you go, that's the apartment, the humble abode for a couple of days. Buenos dias de Puerto Plata. So I'm not just here chilling completely. Today I'm actually here to do a few medical things. See a cardiologist and do the annual vision check. Things I've been procrastinating on. And when I go to the States next month, I really just want to chill. So I'm trying to do some of that routine stuff here. And you know, I was going to go to Santiago, but I asked around and some said, you know, you can do many of the checks and exams in Puerto Plata, and they're pretty good. Of course, you know, if you're getting open heart surgery or a kidney or a cornea transplant or something, you know, first choice should be Santiago, Santo Domingo, if you must do it here, or for many of us, obvious choice, go back to North America or the modern world. So anyways, hope you all have a blessed day. Something is really wrong with you if you get tired of a view like this. Get those passports. Otro bar, Puerto Plata. Shout out to KC from KC, Kansas City. You know, I was just chilling at breakfast this morning, you know, and brother came up, introduced himself, said what's up, you know, and you know, it's one of those small things. It's not so much about, you know, popularity contest or ego or any of that. It's more so for me that, you know, somebody that just comes up, says that they appreciate the material, appreciate the content, you know, that just kind of motivates me to keep going, really, you know. And especially, you know, sometimes it's even people that mention the videos that got like the fewest views, that something touched them, or, you know, maybe I dropped the gem of information. That's the stuff that keeps me going sometimes, you know, makes me want to continue putting out material that I want to put out, you know, material that can help you guys, but also stuff that's true to my character and not solely put out just for the sake of likes and views. So shout out to KC, you know, shout out to Alex from Russia, shout out to Henry from New York, just some other good cats, you know. Shout out to LeVar, aka His channel is Rich's Method. Check him out. You know, brother from Brooklyn, Guyanese, doing his thing, living in Puerto Plata, and you know, traveling around the country. Spent a little time recently. Had some good coverage in Santo Domingo recently. So, you know, just good people, man. Good, chill people. You know, that, you know, like to embrace the scene, the culture, and just do different things. You know, that's what I'm all about. Mixing it up. I probably say mix it up 100 times a day, but you know, I just can't help it because I guess I'm mixing it up. Yeah. So funny story, not story, but funny situation last week. You know, I was with a handful of friends. One of them was with his date for the evening, and at a particular point, he wasn't sitting too close to her. She was sitting right next to me for a minute, and her phone rang, and it was like she had to answer. It was like a call she couldn't miss. And, you know, like, immediately I noticed that she's struggling to try to speak a little bit of English. And there's a guy on the other end trying to speak a little bit of Spanish to fill in the gaps. And, you know, she lowered the volume real quick on the phone. And, you know, I just sort of mumbled like, Western you, your papi, right? You know, and not so much that he could hear me, because, you know, I don't want to mess up her game, you know. And even though the guy she was with is, you know, I might say he's kind of a new friend or associate, you know, I'm certainly not going to snitch on her, because, like I say, you know, I have to live here. I'm not messing up nobody's hustle, you know. And, you know, she sort of, when the call ended, she sort of gave me the look and shrugged her shoulders. You know, it was like, you know, you know, I just kind of said, esto lo que hay. And she was like, sí, claro, tú sabes. And, you know, but that's just one of those things. So if you don't know by now, chances are pretty good that if a chick absolutely has to take a call, like no matter what she's doing, she has to answer that call. And you know, one or two girls I know that work in a bar or two that I didn't think they spoke a word of English, but man, I seen them struggling on the phone trying to speak English, and guys on the other side, you know, like FaceTiming them, trying to put some words together in Spanish. And right away, I'm like, good for you, mommy. You know, Western you, your papi. You know, like I say, I mean, you know, for the most part, most of us don't care, and most of you, I mean, meaning me and you guys, you know, because you're kind of, when you're with the girl, you're leasing her and just trying to enjoy your moment, you know, your turn, as they say, not your girl. So it's just, I don't know, a lot of things are just funny to me. I just laugh and don't really think too serious about, or and that's really how you gotta kind of live, how you gotta kind of work it, you know. So on a separate note, yeah, I'm in Puerto Plata these 3 days, and I mentioned before I do some medical stuff. Funny thing, yesterday, man, I went to, outside of the hospital, a vision clinic, and when I came in the clinic, it looked like a regular, like, optometry center, like Pearl Vision or something, or Lens Crafters. And but then the little office where they do the testing, it looked like just an old storage room almost, you know, with some old seating chairs and you know, no real equipment, and just one little machine, like, you know. And basically it took me longer to explain my condition, and with why I lost vision and why contacts and glasses won't bring me near 2020 still. It took me longer to do that than for them to do their little checks or whatever. But fortunately, I was just happy to walk out of there with a box of new contact lenses, because even in the States, often they have to order the lenses that I use. So I got a new box of lenses out of it at least. But yeah, so those are just things here, man. And for me, I hate being around crowded places where busy people are and everybody's wearing masks and speaking their best Spanish. You know, I'm not talking about having to wear a mask. I'm talking about trying to comprehend Spanish from really busy people while wearing masks, because it sort of muffles the sound and you know, I don't even understand the English conversation clearly. You know, when people have masks on sometimes, you know, if they're really busy at the time or whatever. So that's part of the reason why I feel the need to take like a buffer. Whether, you know, it was the Amiga before, but I can't be asking her for any favors, because, you know, that got me in a little bit of drama that lasts longer than I would have liked last time, as I shared that with you guys. So yeah, I took my Puerto Plata Uno. I'm gonna be firing her soon anyways after this. But things worked fairly well with her yesterday with that. But, you know, it just eases the process. Somebody that can, you know, ask the right people to get me to the right place sometimes, and in a stressful situation. And, you know, it's a stressful situation. Not as stressful as flying home to the US to deal with certain things, but nonetheless, it's stressful for me. Anyways, today chill a little more. Two guys mentioned to me like how great their barbershops are here, the ones that they go to. Or the kind of unique experience. So I'm waiting to connect with one of them later and go to his barbershop and get a little cleaned up. So probably try to capture, you know, I don't know, a little more footage today. We'll see. Just stay tuned, y'all. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks for hanging in there this far, and be good. Rico.toro. Getting pampered a little today. Just thought I was coming out for a shave, and you know, these extra delicate processes started taking place. So maybe I'll leave here feeling or looking like 50 instead of 51, just a little younger. Great service here though. La Barberie, Puerto Plata. It's a bar. Bird chop. Out in Puerto Plata, you're in Puerto Plata, come out here, get touched up, cleaned up, prettied up, styled up, all that good gravy. Thanks to Real Brother for bringing me here today. My man Jose Miguel, he didn't miss no details, hooked me up well. Show you all the finished result in a minute. Jose, dice el nombre aquí.
La Barberie.
La Barberie. La Barberie in Puerto Plata. La Barberie in Puerto Plata. I'm at a new food spot up in the hills, Puerto Plata. That way is the Malecon, and the mountains are up there. American Barbecue and Grill. Check this place out. Got the upper level dining area. And then check this out here. Walk y'all down. All right. How many places you gonna find up here like this? With the jacuzzi. Yes, sir. Have a nice little good event party place up here, I think we have. Yeah, so You know. Second level. Lots of steps to walk up. Just another little dining area. Nice mountain views from up here too. Yeah, so it's got a lot of land up here to do some things. So yeah, owned by American brother. Yep. Just go out to the street so y'all can see the entrance. See from there. Looks like this place just keeps going. I just had the plate of the day, which was like a quarter barbecue chicken and baked beans with fries, actually. See, there you go. American barbecue and grill. And more of this beautiful scenery. He uses Sweet Baby Ray's sauce with a little bit of personal touches to it. You know, I don't think it's a secret because he volunteered that to me. So yeah, say just to do something different. Who knows? You may hear of some future events if you're in Puerto Plata up here at the place. American Barbecue and Grill. Poco sancocho. La vista.